Hey everybody, what's up? I just wanted to do a quick catch-up video. Not really an update per se, just I wanted to keep in touch with everybody about the progress I'm making with all my projects. So the Buell is still sitting there. I haven't really touched it. One of the main reasons is I have ordered a bike lift. It should be here tomorrow. So that next time you see it, hopefully will be up on said lift, and I'll be in the process of completely disassembling it. This has been the bike that has had my attention. I had to do a full rebuild on that engine, so it's completely rebuilt. It's running. We're running into a number of issues. You know, this is a vintage bike, and finding original parts is getting more and more difficult. They used to be fairly plentiful, and now they're not so very plentiful. So it's had the wrong coil on it for some time, and we've ordered the correct coil. It's on the way. It had to come from Thailand. Yeah, that's how rare the parts are getting. Just a ton of stuff has happened on this bike. I was gonna do a full channel on it. I actually created a YouTube channel to track the progress on this bike, but I was going so hard and heavy on it that I filmed some stuff. I don't know, maybe I'll upload the film or the video at a later date. You guys let me know below if you think I should continue along with that. Right now, that channel only has one short. It's just a quick like pan of my absolutely disastrous garage at the time when I was working on it. I'm still dealing with clutter. Been still working on that bike, and I just keep, I don't know, I'm being a bad mechanic. I'm not putting my stuff back. Anyways, so tomorrow, like I said, there's gonna be a bike lift showing up. It's a Harbor Freight bike lift. I'm sure all of y'all are aware of that. Those of you in the States, outside of the States, I'm almost 100% sure you can get the same brand or same lift under a different brand name because it's made in China. So they're all the same, in my opinion. It's still got good reviews, so it'll have no problem lifting that bike. It's got a 1,000-pound capacity, so it'll be all good. I'm pretty stoked. My back is very happy about the matter, I can tell you that. Anyways, so back to this bike really quick. This is a 71 model Kawasaki G3SS 90cc bike, two-stroke. That is a full rebuild. Well, minus the transmission. That whole thing, the bottom end, top end, all of it rebuilt, and new clutch set, all of it. Everything was redone. Everything that I could do feasibly has been done to that engine. So that would have been potentially a really good video series, and it maybe still I can recover some of the video and share it with y'all if you're curious about it. Anyways, it runs good. It just needs that coil replaced. This is the coil that was in it. I don't even know what that is, but that's the coil that was in it. It's wrong. It says it's for a G3SS. No, it does not. It says it's for a GA1 and GA2. That is not what this bike is. This is a G3SS. So obviously a wrong coil. And it was doing some odd stuff. It was causing some oddities in the way the bike ran. And this has got a magneto system. I'm kind of droning on. I apologize if this is kind of boring to y'all, but it's got a magneto system and 6 volts, and everything's really closely balanced. So even if a single bulb, like say that headlight burns out, you will immediately see the gauge bulbs burn out, and you could potentially lose the running light in the back all in one shot. Just bam, just like that. Everything has to be in working order for it not to have a massive voltage spike. The headlamp is actually the voltage regulator. In point of fact, this thing gets 13-ish volts AC, and it's rectified via the bulb, which is just a normal 6-volt bulb, but it gets rectified via the bulb So the remainder of the electrical system, when the lights are on, run on AC. Weird, huh? But that's the way it works. It's strange. It's got, it's called a daytime running mode, which is just no lights. The brake light is the only thing that comes on when you hit the brakes, and that's it. This thing, so when I was a kid, so this is the bike I learned how to ride on. This is my grandpa's bike, and he gave it to my dad and us boys, 4 of us boys, and I rode this bike through high school. And when I got old enough and had some money, I bought my own motorcycle, and this one got parked. But it was a very reliable bike. It ran perfectly for all those years, and then it just started having some issues here and there and started acting really funny, and we kind of piddled with it over the years. And when the engine let go, it was time to just do it all right. And so the hope is that this bike can see another, 50 years of life. Given the fact that, the parts are getting more and more, like these gaiters here, I've only found one of those gaiters, and it's like $50 just for one. And I've only found one. I need 2. So these are just barely hanging on. You can see there's some tears in that one. So anyways, yeah. Oh yeah, and the hand grips, kind of a joke. So these are Scott, dirt bike hand grips. They're fine. But the original ones, NOS, are $46 each. So yeah, won't be getting those. This isn't a collector's item per se. I mean, it is worth more now than it was. This was a $250 bike, brand new. And now it's worth somewhere in the neighborhood of $4,000. So probably worth more than my Buell. Anyways, yeah, so again, this is nearing completion. Like, we're on the very last leg of this, and then the Buell is getting 100% of my attention. That said, this is going to take a minute. This is going to be a pretty long series. Like, the idea with this is, my intent is to have it ready by next summer. So summer of 2024. My hope is that I can do another bike trip somewhere, potentially the Dragon again, and if not the Dragon, somewhere else, perhaps in the Sierra Nevadas or something like that. Nevadas, for those of you who pronounce it that way. There's also the Twisted Sisters here in Texas, which are not really all that twisted. Frankly speaking, if you go to the Dragon, any of y'all who've been there, you know what I mean. It kind of spoils you. Like, all the other roads that are out there are kind of like, well, it's not quite the same. So that's the problem with the Dragon. It's great, but it spoils you. It ruins you for all other roads. Anyways, I think that's about it for now. For anyone curious, that's my son's bike. I think I mentioned that in another video. It's a little KPR 200. Recently he got a pipe for it, and it sounds pretty good. If it weren't so late at night, I would start it up for you and let you hear it. But it's got a nice thump. It sounds pretty good. The muffler that was on it made it sound like a Jetsons car. It was pretty bad. All right, guys. So I'm going to upload this video raw. I'm not going to do anything to it. This is going straight from my phone onto YouTube. So that's it. I'm going to sign out right now. Hope y'all have a great, well, time-appropriate ending here. And I'll talk to you later. Till next time, peace out and keep it between the ditches.